Hello everyone, this is Midas, and today I'm back with a little bit different, let's say, video. And before we really jump into the actual subject, I need to mention that I have a lot of videos ready for upload. They're all edited, they're all ready to go, and I have to announce that I will upload them eventually in a few next weeks to come. So without further ado, let's jump into the action, into the subject. Today, when I woke up, I happened to see a post on Overwatch Reddit with this title. This person on the Blizzard Overwatch forums made a really cool hero concept, and I think it deserves more attention. Interesting. I opened it and I just faced a link from a description, and which led to the forum of BattleNet. I said, wow, what's going on in here? And just clicked on it, opened it, and I went into the forum, and that was when things started to get ugly. And the title of the post on the forum was MA Project Thai Hero Concepts Design. And I said, okay, what's that all about? And this is actually pretty interesting for me because I've seen a ton of fan-made contents related to Overwatch. I mean, from audio comics to short fan-made videos, YouTube poops, all sort of things, memes, I don't know what, even special, let's say, rip-off games that were created for quite funny reasons, and some were not actually, but anyways. But this was really different. This is a guy called Porfate. Porfate, how does it spelled? And apparently he or she, I don't know, is a master student who decided to let's say do a project as the final project, and they created a concept art about a character, a suggestion about a character in Overwatch. And I said, okay, let's check it out. And I opened a PDF file which is mentioned in the description here. And when I did that, I just, I was expecting to see a PDF of 2, 3, or 5 pages, just showcasing a few photos about a, let's say, self-improvised character. But then again, I looked at the topic and the amount of likes and comments it was getting, and then said, what the hell? As I opened the PDF, I was utterly surprised. I mean, the amount of I can't even describe it. Even right now, when I'm looking at everything in there, I can't believe it. So as you can see here, Thai character design for Overwatch IP from someone called Mapitak Veeravan. I don't know. I'm sorry if I just screwed your name, but I never meant to. And when you move on, you see that, holy shit, this thing is actually 40 pages. And you have contents categorizing character, weapon, skins, environment, and man, this is so awesome. And when you go ahead, you see that there's a overview of the character herself, named as Tara, which later he or she describes as a healer. And it was super amazing. When you go on, you see that there is a ton of research done by this guy or gal or whoever that person is. And well, as you can see, we have a new look of let's say traditional stuff from Thailand, let's say costumes and different traditions. We have a look at some concept arts from the Overwatch core game and some of the weapons different characters possess. I don't know, maybe this is just a slide for that guy who wanted to let's say present this for his let's say final project. And then we have the silhouette for the character. The silhouette is basically let's say a picture, but let's say it's kind of black and dark and you can't see the details, but you can only see the shape and the way everything is just attached to each other. And one important thing that is, let's say, very more important than anything else is that the silhouette. With the silhouette, you can actually see whether your character looks like another character in the game, and that's really screwed if it does. You need to create unique stuff, and as you can see, he has done 40 silhouettes for a character. And we go on to variations, where they done a variation thing on the hair model, the, let's say, of the cosmetics of the character, and the thing they put on their head, like, I don't know, it's jewelry or something. It's something. Some of them look like Symetra's, let's say, headgear, but that's fine. That's actually, when you look at it, the amount of work is done is fantastic. It's phenomenal. And then we move to callout, which basically moves into specifics of all the things attached to Tara's body. As you can see, the back part of her costume, the boots, all of the let's say cosmetics that she's wearing. That's totally fine. I mean, oh my goodness, I haven't ever seen something this much detailed. And wait, there's more to come. When you move on, let's say there's a palette of the different costumes. Let's say different colors for the main costume, as you can see here. And this is something that we totally have in Overwatch currently. Each character has 4 or 5 normal skins that are labeled like blue colors, and they're just color variations of the original skins they have. And this is actually the same when you look at it, and this is so fantastic. He has created 10 different variations for the main look for this character, and this is awesome. Moving on, we have the logo design. Now, I was wondering what this could be, and then I remembered that each and every character in Overwatch has a let's say a specified logo, and many let's say HUD, HUD specified logos for different abilities. Some of these we will encounter later. We have Tara in different languages. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's Tahi or something, I don't know. And in English in different fonts. We have also Fighting Fish, which by this part we don't know what it is, but when we move to next page, we see Tara as her classic skin and the lore behind her. So the name is Tara, age 27, role support. Okay, it's getting interesting. A marine conservationist who works for the Fighting Fish organization in Thailand. Okay, that's fine. Her role is to care for the coasts and look after marine life around the country. When Omnic crisis occurred, the coastal area were damaged awfully since then. As a result, the Fighting Fish invested the equipment to restore the shores and ocean life, which Tara was a volunteer in testing the tools and entering the field of fight, the Omnics. That's awesome. As you can see, again we have this perfect rendered, I believe it's a 3D render, isn't it? Perfect rendered version of Tara with her jet-powered boots. Oh my god, this is fantastic, as you can see, and all the tiny little details, the let's say logo details that we've seen up top for Fighting Fish organization, and the name Fighting Fish on her leg, and the weapon she's holding is awesome. We'll get on to that later. The next page we see that, oh my god, look at it, it's super amazing, the way this works, all the progression. You see, it's just a very simple yet again very complicated drawing that leads step by step to this, which is a I mean an extraordinarily beautiful render of the character. In the next page we see Tara in different let's say different stances and from different angles, which is absolutely fantastic. Then we move ahead, and again the same page in 4 different steps, drawing, color drawing, and up to the final render. Awesome. The next slide got me thinking about the creation of each and every character in the Overwatch, and that's the weapon design. And that, man, look, it's awesome. And remember what they say about the fish and the fish fighting organization, and that she's a let's say she's fighting for the oceans. And as you can see, the weapon concept looks really like a fish. And he started from something very basic that is obviously like a fish, from the 4 pictures from top left. And as they progressed, they finally completed the weapon, which looks absolutely like a weapon, but at the same time reminds you of a fish. And as you can see in the next slide, we see the final concept in color and pretty much, I believe, 3D render, or not. No, not 3D render, but as you can see, it's awesome. We again have the symbol of the fish named Tara and the fighting fish logo on it. It's absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, well, I don't have anything to say. I'm just speechless about this photo. And again, we have some more details about the creation steps of Tara's weapon. Tara actually means water. They mentioned, and I don't think, maybe in the post, but I'm not sure whether in the post or this document. Then we have the weapons. And oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. The way weapon works, this is where I really love it. You can see that the weapon is, well, the top left is idle, and then a tiny little part of it on the front, let's say on the muzzle of the weapon, opens up, and the light beam is charged. So I'm assuming that the weapon is pretty much slow firing and projectile firing, but then again, it's awesome. And then we can see even what happens to each individual bullet when it hits the target, and it's awesome. It's super awesome when you see the amount of work done in this thing, and I just want to say, hey dude, hey gal, congrats on it. It's fantastic. Next slide, we actually get to see one of the suggested abilities for Tara, which is, wow, oh my god, firing an energy from a gun that will block an enemy in a bubble for 2 seconds. The character can control which way the bubble will go but cannot move. And wow, so basically you just put something like Zarya's barrier, but in a negative way, around an enemy, and well, this is crazy, and you will block them, and you can easily move them with your weapon, so for 2 seconds, and this is absolutely insane. And at the same time, awesome, you can see they actually created a specific icon for this ability. As you know, each character has different logos for the abilities. Moving on to the second ability, which is Healing Drone. Now this is very great. I believe, let's say, you might consider this as something like Soldier 76 Biotic Field, but I don't think so, because it says bringing out a small drone that automatically heals allies in 1.5 meters of radius. 2 drones can be set at the same time, so there's actually no suggestions about time limits or, let's say, limitations for these drones. So I'm assuming that this would act as something as similar as health packs in Battlefield. Like, you know, when you throw them on the ground, they start passively and automatically heal friendlies in a radius unless they're destroyed. So this would be a very great passive way of healing friendlies. You just can, let's say you have a Reinhardt and a Torbjorn, and probably a Bastion, and you just throw one of these above the head of the Reinhardt and just leave. You go mind your own business, and they can live, and you get points, and this is awesome. And very good thinking, very creative. And as you can see in the photo, the healing drone actually features a health bar above him, so it might be possible for the enemies to shut it down, maybe? I don't know. Next we have, holy shit, tie skin for Tara. So I mean this is going far beyond the Call of Duty. I don't mean Call of Duty, I mean the let's say what is expected from a fan, which creating a set of different skins. I mean, this tie skin could be a epic skin in Overwatch. As you can see, it's the traditional skin with all sorts of jewelry and stuff. Oh man, she looks all so pretty. Oh my god. And we have the weapon design. The tie skin weapon design is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this character. Then we have another color variation of tie skin, which is, when you look at it, we have 4 or 5 different color skins for each character in Overwatch, which is labeled as normal with blue colors. Then we have 3, 4, or again 5 for some characters of epic skins, which are colored like, let's say, purplish or something. And when you equip them, you notice that there are a few minor changes, but they're all same when it comes down to the colors. So basically, these two could be some epic skins for Tara, Tai skin, and another version of Tai skin. And again, the weapon is kind of different in the second Tai skin. I love it, that. And we have some, let's say, pre-drawings about the Tai skin. As you can see, there's the top, the left photo, the left one. The Tara has something on her head, and probably just got removed due to, well, what he was thinking, although it's also great as well. Oh my goodness. Then we have, again, oh my god, what's this guy doing? We have different variations, different possible variations of Tai skin. And this is where it gets really interesting with the possible Halloween skin, which actually referred to as Succubus, and the bottom left. And this is absolutely awesome. When you look at it, this is so much of a detail. And the weapon, again, you can see that it looks like the evil version of Tara's weapon. And again, another color variation of Tara's Halloween skin, and then again another color variation of the weapon. And we have the concept drawings for this character, and this is absolutely awesome. And again, so many color variations for it. I don't know how far have this guy. Oh no! Oh my god, this is insane. When I was already reading this PDF, and I got here and I said, "Wow, this is absolutely frantic. This is awesome." But when I jumped into the next page, I said, "This is actually what I said." I was speechless. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even breathe. And that's when I thought this should come to the game. And that was a map, Arun Town. Arun, is that the right spelling? Which is a city in Thailand. And it's kind of like Lijiang Tower when you look at it, but if you go in details, it's different. And in the various steps ahead, they actually show the ways that they created this map from actually real photos from the town of Arun, as you can see in this photo, and then some concept art from double control maps like Anubis, Hanamura, and Kings Row. And we have an escort map, I don't know why, it's Route 66 on the right side of the screen. And then the sketches of the environment. It's a double salt map, which is, as you can see, pointed out in the map. Point A, attacker respawn, and this is awesome. We have first environment, second environment, and third environment all designed in hand. And then we have 2 or 3 or few different locations of the map with step-by-step creation. And wow, this is absolutely amazing. When you look at it, this is insane, and you just wish you could just get your hands on it and try it for yourself. But this isn't where it ends. Let's get back to where we started. I read this post on Reddit. This person on Blizzard Overwatch forums made a really cool hero concept, and I think it deserves more attention. Jeff Kaplan officially commented on this. He said, "Wow, you are so talented." But then again, he never mentioned anything about the career jobs. I mean, the let's say career page where you can go apply for Blizzard. And when I'm looking at it now in the Blizzard's forums, people are loving it. They have absolutely fell in love with Tara's characteristics, and the reaction is insane. But then again, I need to comply in this. It's not enough. We need to make this voice reach to Blizzard. We need to convince them to support content creators like this guy, which is, again, I can't spell their name. I'm not sure even it's a he or she, but the name in the post is Poor Fate. I don't know. Maybe Blizzard have contacted them already, maybe not. And if they have, what's going on in there, I don't know. But if they haven't, we're fool. I'm actually looking pretty much forward to see this character in the game, and I think it rocks. It totally rocks, and oh my goodness, this is awesome. I can't even close my eyes imagining a second without this character being there. And I'm sure there are plenty of controversies coming up if this character is going to make its way to the game. When you look at it now, we have Hero 26 playable already, from what Jeff Kaplan has said in an interview with IGN. And we have, let's say, pretty much hero concepts, pretty much potential hero concepts inside Blizzard's headquarters. So I'm not saying it's impossible to see Tara in the game, but I'm saying it's very unlikely. And that's very sad when you know that some guy with this amount of potential created this passionate work. Not only created a character which is well-rounded, with so many concept arts, so many researches, but also created skins, epic skins, legendary skins, and a specific map. And when you look at it, it's just awesome. And the whole purpose of making this video is that to convince you guys to make these, let's say, these voices of ours reach Overwatch headquarters, reach Blizzard, and we hopefully see this character in the development. I'm sure when Blizzard and the Overwatch production team and the development team sees these potentials, they will put it into an effort. So, what are your thoughts on this new character, Tara? What do you think about her? If you think the map or any of the skins or the character in general has problems, let me know in the comments down below. Share your thoughts. Have fun.